Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. This is Lumi, your host, and we are back on FROSTPUNK today. I hope you've been missing this. I've left the first look a bit behind. So now I'm calling this a new home part 4 because the campaign is called a new home. But it is the continuation of those three first streams I did on a first look on FROSTPUNK. Now let me know if you're still interested in seeing the continuation of this campaign, or if you've grown bored and you would like me to move on onto other stuff. I myself, I'm not bored with the game yet, so I'm going to continue and try and survive as long as possible, potentially finishing the campaign story if there is actually an end. I don't know how it's supposed to turn out. Now I remind you also in the very beginning, please send me suggestions for things you would like to see on the channel, and I'll get right on that ASAP. So we still have some gravely sick, and we are people that don't have a home. We are building here a home. It seems technology. Yes, we are lacking research. I was wondering what to do next. Power upgrade. Oh yeah, I think I couldn't do anything because I didn't have the resources for it. We still need some to take care of our sick. Temperature is about to drop 2 more levels, and our coal automatization isn't sufficient. We are lacking, well, there's some coal piles that aren't being scavenged. These are not enough, but these seem to be quite fancily usable. We're gonna take all of this here since we can't get any resources on it. Maybe this, not even, it's not gonna be enough. We have steam steelworks. I think we need to start using the sawmill, the trees to get coal out of them. But let's see how things will turn out. Are they building this home? To some extent. Time slowed down a bit. How is food? I just want to check this out. Okay, food, we are good on food. So we're building the home. Ooh, what? Why do we have 27 homeless? Oh, the children's shelter. This needs to go up. We need these to keep working. All of these medic station, they're gonna pump our coal requirements. Why can't I click on it? Even upwards. Let's see how long we can manage. We'll push maybe for some extra shifts on the coal mine. This one has had an extra shift. This one hasn't had one. Ability conditions not met. We have another medical outpost. Okay, so we got some gravely sick. Introducing a new law, adaptation. Can we do something else? Children's shelters, emergency shift, extended shift. Yeah, I think we'll have to go for that. And we should actually build a fighting arena. Not gonna happen about now. How can we put the... we have some chilly spots or not? This is a freezing spot. Maybe we can help them out. The bunkhouse, this bunkhouse is also freezing. We can't really do anything against that. How can I extend the shift? Don't know yet. Let's see here. Now that's the emergency shift, but I think maybe it has extended it for all around. What, 10 hours isn't enough? Yeah, I think now it's a general thing. Did we get the home built, the one we were building? Yeah, I think so. We need to build extra bunkhouses. Where is it reasonably warm? I'd say, oh, here. Right, another bunkhouse, and then we'll wait a bit for extra steel, and second bunkhouse right here, which is lacking a road to connect it. This way we are good. Should have, oh wait, no, let's remove this one. Okay, we should be enough. Gravely sick are being taken care of. We have some very cold locations here. The gathering post. This one isn't even working because it's too cold and people are sick. These gathering posts are really in need of... We'll get the heaters on. We need to get the... Yeah, this one has the heater on already. We'll remove people from this guard tower, then we actually will do the same for all the guard towers. I hope and discontent will not fall too much, but we can't afford to heat them up, and this way we will get more people working on on these things, and maybe we can get a new research heater efficiency upgrade. Heaters will burn less coal, so that's the next one we want to go for. Bunkhouse is freezing. There's nothing we can do against this sawmill. Start heating that one up. It's gonna get warmer soon, so it's just gonna be for short, well, for one day actually. We have 3. No, it's not actually, because can't we, because of this cooldown, we can't get some extra coal. Where do we have heaters on? We need to, I mean, all of these shifts are over. No, this needs to stay. All of these work shifts are over, so we are shutting this down. The hothouse, we need to heat the hothouse, and the sick beds. Don't know how much we are at 2 hours. Can't extend the work shift. This says 0, so we will just reduce it to 1 level. Well, now it's shutting down. But don't we get coal from our automaton? Yes, he's giving us coal, but just not enough. We can get another law. Public house. Hope will rise slightly. Dueling law. Able to duel, reduce discontent. Each spontaneous duel will slightly reduce discontent. Sometimes people will be killed in a duel. Can we get something in purpose? Foreman. Increases the efficiency of workplace by 40%. Let's get a foreman. And we have this scout who arrived to temporary settlement. Seems to have been abandoned because several tiny wooden shacks that are now completely empty. An upright boulder stands at its center. Memory of injustice. The center of the settlement is marked with an upright boulder. On its roughly planed face someone chiseled the following. May God forgive the genius who sacrificed human lives in the name of progress, for we can't. Exiles of Tesla City. We won't touch the monument, but we decide to dismantle the huts for wood. Yeah, so there's not any other option. We'll get a lot of wood out of this, and we can either go here 18 hours to arrive, or for the scouts I can't 16 hours to arrive. This starts to be really far off, and they have some steel, 2 cores. And wood. To get back they require... Come on. They require 22 hours. Let's take them to Walled Colony. Just a tad further. We are... Like, what, someone is homeless, but I think it might be because of the home being in a freezing state. We will... what is... Oh, the foreman for the next 24 hours. So we'll get this with the foreman. I know discontent rises a lot, but let's get the generator up and running. It's annoying that you always have to reselect all of those needs. Child shelter, that's gonna stay for now like so. Medic posts are the ones I want to keep to continue working. Potentially food places. One of our people died. Okay, so they're gonna go for a burial. We're just about managing with the coal. Now we're going up. Let's get the food up. Let's get the children good again. The care houses. And honestly, we need these guard stations. Actually, with the prison, we have not that many prisoners, but we could get discontent down by locking up wrongdoers. Let's get the gathering post up, heat it up as well. This coal thumper we need to be working at full power. These we don't need. Let's take them all out. Let's get the coal thumper to maximum, and these are really... Let's take them off. Let's fill all of this up. Alright, at least we have now... We're now at full coal. Soon it'll get warmer. We need to heat this up. We don't need that much wood, but coal thumper here is 44, 50, so it's not as big of a pile anymore. Well, actually we need to heat it up. This one just doesn't get warm enough, and we'll get, since this is a gathering post, it is actually doing 24. No, this does 15. Yeah, 24 per hour. It's actually the better one of them. We will use a foreman to increase it. But can we always use it? Oh, it costs food rations. That's why we are lacking food. Hot houses are working. The cookhouse is working. So we'll eventually need more food because of it. So we have to pay attention. But we need to get the coal in. Let's heat this workplace as well. Still have 10, a lot of sick people, like 50 people are being treated. Triage. 1 in 4 will die. Yeah, I can't do that because of discontent. So, but we can now add the heater efficiency upgrade. We need to get that going. Exile colony. Numerous snow shelters expertly built from blocks of hard-packed snow huddle around cold, burned-out campfires. A deathly silence hangs over the colony. Some of exiles are still alive, just barely. We could try to bring them to our city, although they might die on the way. One of the dying held a diary to his chest. We read the last entry. Exiled from Tesla City, with food and fuel running out, we sent the strongest among us to search for help. They're our last hope. We're afraid this refers to these poor Yankees we buried. Escort the guys to the city. Ooh, what is this? Rob the exiles of their supplies. And leave them to die. So we'll actually still get people for it, or I really don't understand, but let's get these exiles to the city from their snow houses and prepare them for the journey to our city. Some of them stirred from their death-like slumbers to bless their absent friends for bringing help. We couldn't tell them the truth, not yet. Alright, so they will be coming back in 1 day and 3 hours, and there are about 30 people in there, so we'll need more room. Fighting arena. We need to build the fighting arena because we do want... And here is another bunkhouse, so the next heater will come around here. So we need to build the arena because the discontent needs to start decreasing on its own as much as we can. We still have people, so we'll put at least one on each for now, and on the propaganda center. What is this problem? Storage limit reached. Oh, they are not gathering from this outpost? Huh. So all of these people who are actually in here, we don't need them in here. We need them now taking this. Let's take one out. Keep people more hopeful and less discontent. This facility has been shut down. I don't know why. So burial ceremony is starting at the cemetery. We can pass a new law. I think purpose, we could do an agitator. Nearby workplaces by 20%. New order. Public execution place will be built. I don't want to do that. Forceful persuasion. So prison reduces the time prisoners spent in prison. Discontent will rise. Let's see if we can get something better in adaptation. Public house. Hope will rise slightly. Dueling law. Let's get the dueling law in.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
So once we'll have, and we do have it already, it's in the evening that we get people fighting in here. There's something happened. Hungry mother. Sir, a woman has come to plead with you. She wants more food rations, but the cooks say that's already received her allowance. I beg you, Captain. Your men mean well, but they must have made a mistake. I need 2 rations, one for me and one for my sick child, please. Yeah, I won't bend the rules. Hope can go down, but discontent is really... Holy cow, we have so many sick people, but why aren't they being tended for? Are we just raising the amount of sick people faster than we are getting a replacement? So we'll put some... Oh, we can actually build another coal mine here. Maybe we would need that. So we'll build another bunkhouse. Maybe this one will be heated if we build another one here. So I want to anticipate the arrival of the other people. Maybe here will be warm enough for the next one, and then resources. So we could get another coal mine, but that'll require some more resources. Wood is going a bit down, but we'll get some nice addition soon enough. This bunkhouse, yeah, nobody sleeps here because it's just too cold. gravely sick need to be taken care. I would like to do triage, but I'm gonna wait for the prison. Oh, okay, there's a lot of prisoners, but we can still have more. Shut it off. It's turned off, this one. Oh, what? This one is actually, the factory has been turned off because of a lack of steel. But we could turn it on because there's actually these people who are working in it. So let's get these amputees. Oh, and it's getting warmer, and then it's gonna get colder again and colder again. So we need to get all of these researchers. Food theft causes riots. So we investigated discrepancies between the raw food used and output in the cookhouse. It turned out that the cooks are stealing food. People are furious. We caught one thieves. They say they wanted to secure their families before the storm shuts down the food supply. Banish them. I don't want this to happen again. Oh, what? Coal amount is low. But now we are getting better. We can't... This is still cold. This is now too hot, I think. It can still work, so we don't need the medical posts to be so warm anymore. This child shelter is going to be okay. Just the hot houses, really. This one is also good. Nope. No, this one. Alright. Here is too cold. Heat it up. This we need to heat up, and I think with 3 people we'll manage. We're actually not turning food fast enough into rations, so we need to make sure the cookhouse is working. Oh, but it's not working fast enough because we have 2 sick people. So let's take these 5 out, 5 out, and put 5 here. Now it's just the randomness keeps the same. We can't just well, actually no. Now we got them to work properly. We got 264 food rations. That's still positive, so we're good. But and we are making more per day, so it's okay. What? Close at this time of day. Fair enough. Did we have anything else? Yeah, this needs to be heating. This is really out, freezing. No, this we don't need because there's the engineer. I think that's what we need to do with our factory. Requires steel. Let's stop with this and get 1 automaton. 100 steel. Oh, we need a steam core, but we have one. We need 100 steel, 100 wood, 50 coal, and 1 steam core. So we need to get that steel. The wood is coming, but we just need to focus on getting steel. And maybe we don't need these now here. Let's get that coal. Let's make sure we are ahead of the game. Maybe get also some wood. Got plenty of home. The sick, we have so many sick. Come on. We need to improve that in our research. Scouts have arrived. They've brought us some steel. That is good. And wood. So they're waiting. We will send them... Could send them to Dreadnought Landing. Enormous ship. But... Or we could actually send an outpost here. How do we do it? Delivering an estimate 150 wood every day. That wouldn't be a bad idea. We would get like very good amount of wood. We'll send people to the ice crevice for now. And to send an outpost, I think... where is our beacon? No, that's not it. For outpost I think we need some extra research again. It's in the exploration industry. Probably, yeah, outpost depot. We would need to research that. But right now we are researching the heaters. Why is discontent rising? Because of the emergency, overcrowded medical facilities, cold at home, bad food. Honestly, at this point, if it wasn't so bad, I would go for triage. Do-mongering drunks. Dozen or so people got drunk and took to the streets. They were chasing after women, yelling that we should have some fun before the storm kills us all. What should we do with them? Whew. That's way too many. We got so many people also out of these people who came. Hey Hunky, no, it's not a free game, unfortunately. You have to pay for it. It's not that expensive, but actually for the quality of the game, but it's quite good. Really don't know. I wish I could actually check, review my list of people I had before I made this choice. But let's banish them. Now, this means we've lost a bunch of people in different places. So we need to make some tough choices. Amongst others, we'll need an engineer here for treating the sick. We'll take one engineer out of here, put it back here. Here we can put the worker. On the hothouse we need someone here. We'll need 2 more workers. Why is there's nobody here, but we don't need wood actually at this moment, so put this one here, maybe the engineer back. The coal piles are fine, I think. Coal mine to the maximum. Coal mine here is also to the maximum. At least one here, one here. Factory, we require still 40 more steel, so that's what we'll be waiting on. Actually, no, I need, yes, here's engineers. Where can I substitute some workers where I have engineers? Do I have engineers here? Yes. Oh, it's all I have. Let's workers, engineers here. Let's put these here. So we kind of adjusted a bit for those people, that emergency, well, those people we just lost now. So it's not too bad. Oh, thanks for watching, Hunky, but what do you mean? I watch you every day when we start SVS, you mean... or 5 versus 5. I don't know what you mean by SVS. So we have 10 sick people. Let's move on. And it's the research. I should increase the amount of time. I mean, maybe get another research post. How's food doing? Food is very fine now that we lost some people. That is actually quite good. And coal is alright. It's not going to be good once the temperature is going to drop. What is this? The temperature will drop an extra level. So it's going to be 70, 80, 90 degrees. That is really bad. Let's get the efficiency up here. So that we get some researches done. So we got the heating. Generator range. So that'll use more... the rest of all heat zones by 2 levels when the generator is put into overdrive. But that uses... well, we can't have overdrive all the time. Steam hub range upgrade. Consume twice as much. Generator range upgrade. The coldest generator is tripled when this setting is active. Power upgrade. so we can make it hotter in the areas where we are safely. For resources, steam coal mine. No. Gathering post insulation will be warmer. Food and shelter, cookhouse insulation. Hothouse insulation, then we don't have to heat them up, and we have quite a few hothouses, so I'm actually gonna go for that. Let's see how much more coal did we get. Well, quite a decent chunk. We get like, well, 200 more just by having increased that efficiency. So we are waiting for that extra at 100 steel, and now it's free time. No, don't do this to me. Can get an extra law, adaptation, public house. Let's build a public house. People can put it here. It's probably gonna be quite cold, which is exactly what I was fearing. So we might need to get the steam hub going. That's 20 steel. What is... does this heat up? No, that's too cold. But the fighting... maybe does it just affect that area? Okay, so this only... the heat comes only until here. So let's use the heat overlay. Well, yeah, these overlays are a bit similar, not adjacent to a street. So we'll have to build the street first. Let's go like so. If we put it here, we should be improving things. I don't know how much more the coal consumption will rise because of that. Okay, it seems like we're still okay. We need to get people to work in it though. Public house, hope rises and discontent falls. That is good. It is okay. This is now way too warm. This is cold. I don't. Let's keep it on. We're having less sick people. 31. Don't know if we should use a triage, but that's gonna kill some people. And okay, wait. This is waiting. Explore. We found the dying people. Nonsense refugees to adult spouse. They're sheltering in an ice crevice. These people are on their last legs despite taking shelter in an ice crevice. Many of them suffer from heavy frostbite and hypothermia. We can help them still if we act quickly and bring them to our city. They can't stand on their own. Some can hardly speak. Yeah, let's bring them. Let's bring them back. We need those people. Right. So we just need to get that steel so that we can hothouse insulation research. That is great. Now the infirmary, what we need actually... everything needs cores at this point, but we do have 3 cores, but we'll need some... Could go for cookhouse insulation, gathering post insulation, or the outpost depot. Actually, beacons, there is... ooh. Incoming storms time. Okay, we actually need to do this. We have 2 days left. So how is our steel doing? We're a bit low on that. That is a problem because we need to research this. And the more we research, the more we use steel. That's also the problem. Damn it. Let's get that steel so we can get that research starting. Prayers at work. Sir, the people employed at this workshop refuse to work. They intend to spend the entire shift praying. We've been working like madmen here, but there's only so much we can do to prepare. Let's face it, this is the end of the world. Through prayer we can find the hope of deliverance, whatever happens. Hope will fall. No. Force them to work. There's no rest for the wicked. Come on, we need to get that steel up. And now we can get that research. And more steel. And we got another law. Adaptation. Moonshine. Every meal slightly lowers discontent. Eating soup causes less discontent. Yes. Let's go for the moonshine. There's no negative things happening with that law. So we want discontent to start going down. It's cold at home and bad food. Can spend scouts. Yeah, okay. So we got some extra people. Most of them are sick. Oh. Okay, so we can't even go there. Because there's that frosting. I don't know if we will lose the guys if we send them over. Snow burrows. Deep hollow. Let's send them to snow burrows. Maybe they'll bring us something nice. Got so much food at this point. That is really not a problem. So I can actually use a foreman here. Although now it's night, but it's okay. Tomorrow we'll have something for it. We can not use a foreman. Can decrease discontent. Oh, what? I used an emergency shift. I didn't mean to. Let's use the prison and can raise hope using a patrol. Inspection is on the way. What is this? Fight over supplies. So an argument erupted between some workers right now. It's 1% of the resources their facility produces. They can't prepare for the storm. It came to blows and though nobody was seriously injured, tensions are running high. Ooh, discontent went up by an extreme amount. People are furious. Okay, hold on for a couple more days. We need to lower it very, very much. That is a problem. Let's get the hot houses working, keep our food high, but it's not gonna lower. I think this is gonna be our end. Factory is inoperative. We can hope will rise. Sure, why not? We can't get the prison to do that anymore. Got colder. Let's see if we can keep this up. I don't know even where my emergency shift is running at this point. Is it in the steel? No. So it's I've got like I started an emergency shift in some shit place where I didn't even want anyone to do some emergency shift. So that's the worst. Because I didn't want to do that emergency shift wherever I'm doing it now. Let's get this heated up. Hope is decreasing. Have wood for everybody. Supply of 7. Disperse the crowd. Yes, disperse the crowd. I cannot have wood for everybody. I mean, I will never have 700 in that kind of time frame. So we got this going. Probably still will finish it today. Can use foreman to get a bit more efficiency here, and we need efficiency on the coal. Alright, we can't really use efficiency here. No, let's take these two off here. Foreman, heat it up, foreman, and let's put the rest in the factory because we're gonna need it soon to start working. Beacon research, stereoscopic research. We're not gonna do any further research. We're gonna build... Okay, discontent went down by a fair amount. What did that beacon do to us? I mean, nothing. I don't know what that research was. Oh, crap. Don't know if I shouldn't have sent them out. We might lose them. It's too cold in here. Foreman, get me... Prepare for the storm. Sir, the scientists couldn't believe their eyes, but they've double and triple checked their calculations. They say the stronger winds of the storm will cause the temperature to plummet beyond anything we've ever experienced before. Hunting will be impossible. The plants in the hothouses will freeze. Everyone left outside the city will perish, and so will we if we can't heat our homes properly. We have to prepare. Alright, can I send him back? Let's send him back. We don't want him to die. And we need... Okay, we are getting plenty of food. Even reaching the maximum of our storage. I just need to find where I had the storage. Public house, heat is up. I think I had it somewhere here. Resource depot, yeah, it's food rations, so we are prepping for that. Don't know how long it'll last. The automatons started working, so we need to put them here. I don't know if they will be ready for the night. No, it's not gonna be ready. And it's gonna get cold. Discontent falls. Politician. Hope rises. Got an achievement out of this. That's nice. Okay, so what do we need to do? Rescue the survivors from the crevices. Recall out all outposts. Survivors from the snow burrows. Rescue the survivors from Deep Hollow. When is the storm coming? Actually, snow burrows. I can't do that anymore. Food. Gather at least a week's worth of food for each citizen. A total of 1,866 food rations. Research overdrive coupled. Research generator power upgrade 3. Holy cow. Power upgrade 3. That's this one. Like, will we ever be able to do that? So much steel. I'm so behind on all the resources. I don't even know if I'll be able to do that. I don't know if it is like by having always these sick people that never get treated. I think at this point I'm gonna do one of these. Whoa, discontent went up a lot, and it didn't even help me that much. That is bullshit. Okay, never doing that again. Can we increase hope somehow? Soon we'll be able to do a patrol. Maybe we can do some flyers. It is quite cold in here. Quite cold in the watchtower as well. And this watchtower as well is quite cold. How is coal consumption? It's in the negative. Then let's take this one out. We don't need this person here. Let's put these here and let's start researching, because we even need generator upgrade 2 in between. How will we be able to go there? Outpost teams. We have like 1 day left for that. 1 day and 3 hours. Okay, so we will die. We won't have a week's worth of food. For sure we won't. We can't even... Unless we... I don't even know how we're going to do that. Steam core cookhouse. Resources, we could get another resource depot, but we even lack the wood for that because we have nobody working the wood, the sawmill. Forgot about that. Got colder still.
Cold is coming.
We won't have enough coal. Even the cookhouse is too cold to cook. Oh, the engine generator is shutting down, is it? Let's put it back on. Build to serve. What is this about? Build an automaton. Okay, so we've got one automaton. This coal mine will take everyone out of here. We'll put him here for maximum efficiency. For laws, we could do adaptation, house of pleasures, lower discontent. It's not really what we need. We would need more efficiency, more work. So maybe from order we can get something. Main purpose, forceful persuasion. New order. I hope will never be a problem again. Agitator. Let's get agitator. How much to create agitators? 10 wood and 10 steel. And we need that near... I don't even know where to put it. Honestly, I'm seeing this a bit as a lost game. But I'm gonna put it here close to this. Close to the medic and food stations. And... close to the... close to this area. Maybe... yeah, maybe around the wood area. Why do we have still so many gravely sick? It's too cold now, I believe. Workshop can now work. Nothing to be done in the prison. I mean, we've gotten it as hot as it can go. We can increase the range setting, but that doesn't really make it any hotter, and it consumes more. We can go in overdrive for a while. Oh, hope was so a child died. Storm is coming. An adult died. Ooh, 10 adults died. Seriously, we need to get the patrols going for hope. What is this now? Oh, they don't have anything to do. This will keep using steel, so let's shut it off. Take all of these people out. This coal pile is dying. Let's put people in here. We got this at the max. Public house doesn't help us. Cookhouse is going as fast as possible. Let's get these hot houses working to max efficiency. Research going, and generator power upgrade. As it's not gonna happen today. Could go for an no, I can't even do an emergency shift. The good part is that, well, I don't know what we'll do. All of these outposts we lost our outposts. That's why we got hope that went so much down, I think. We didn't survive, help them out. So this is the end. The overdrive, we need to stop it. Do we have enough coal? Just about not enough. And everything, okay, it's freezing. Like, holy hell. The storm hits the city. A howling gale bursts upon the city and the generator creaks and groans under the weight of the wind. Pale faces turn towards rattling windows, trembling lips utter words of prayer. The cold will be brutal. Hunting is impossible. The soil in the hothouses will freeze. We'll have to make do with the food we've stockpiled. The city must survive. Survive the storm. We're prepared well for the coming storm. Now all that's left is to survive until it passes. Alright, so... all of these, they don't do anything anymore. Hothouses... not doing anything anymore. Let's get them all out. Stop heating these. That's like useless. Shut it down. Shut it down. People out of here, shut it down. Well, we'll still be able to make some rations. So what we now need to make sure is that we have enough coal. So all of these people will be... we actually have another one that can't work here. Shut it down. Here it's too cold. It just doesn't get hot enough here. I think I've shut down everything that can be shut down. Get people onto wood. People on the coal piles. Actually, yes. We've gained a lot of people here. A lot of workers. Let's put them in the order. Why not? We can put 10 people here, so why not put them here? Suddenly we got so many people. Right. What can we build? Got no wood. So we need to make sure we get that wood. This is freezing. Get the foreman. Right, so now what we could do... I feel like we need to do an extra workshop just to make sure that we can get some researchers a bit faster. That maybe have been our mistake. Because then we can get oh, it's even getting colder and colder and colder. Come on, get that research. Foreman shouldn't be using food, but now we can stop it here. We can get steam level 3 and we'll increase the range and we'll see how hot we can keep it. And the research we'll do after that: generator range 2, overdrive couplings, no, steam hub range upgrade. Twice as much coal we're using. Let's go for this research. It says 9 hours left. Is that really so? Okay, we are consuming so much coal just to get it hotter. Let's maybe just put one range. How is that? It's not as bad. Not as bad as it looks. So what I want to do actually is get another coal mine. For coal mine I need a core and wood actually. This bunkhouse is full. Do we have a bunkhouse that is free? No. I'm wondering where I could get wood, and it's not gonna happen tonight. Let's forage this. Do this at night, and now we can get another coal mine here. Build it at night. We need the coal. It's dropping too quickly. I know people have died. Let's put people here, take them off of these. Let's get the foreman on it. Temperature up. Need to survive 1 week. I doubt we will. We have so many sick people. Let's get some we have no workers here, so we can't shut it off actually. There's no point in doing that. It's way too cold here. 3 hours left. We'll start getting cold soon enough. How is it looking now? Now coal is positive, which is better. We're at -100. Nothing is warm enough. Food is running out. Everything's freezing. I think at this point, can I even build another coal mine? Do we have another coal point? No. Could get another coal thumper. Well, I could actually just get more people on this pile. Here there's nobody on this pile. This coal thumper is working at max to 3. Let's get this coal. Well, actually no, I am using coal. I guess if I can get more coal, I could increase the... well, I could put it on overdrive for a while. Where can I get more people? From these guard towers. Let's get more coal. This guard tower as well. How's it looking now? It's still positive. We will run out of food, but this is just not going fast enough. I mean, the cookhouse is not not being able to work. Our people keep dying. We can't help them out anymore. Difference engine researched. So now generator efficiency upgrade, no. Advanced heaters. What if we research this? I don't think I have enough resources. Maybe this will keep my homes, I mean my factories or my workplaces warm enough. Healthcare crisis, storms harvest. Captain, the ill and their families have gathered to demand that we do something, anything to help them, but the number of frostbite cases keep rising and we might not be able to help all the sick in time. You could use triage to heal most of them, but many would have to die. This calls for drastic measures. Disperse the crowd. Discontent will rise. Will disperse the crowd. Discontent should drop. I think what they meant to say is hope will drop probably. It's gonna get colder still. It's gonna be terrible. I don't see it going up. Don't know how we will manage. We are out of food, so discontent will go up there. We have to stop the overdrive. Not a law. Purpose. I think at this point we need to go for new order. Okay, quarter of people will die. Well, we need less mouths to feed. Hope is not a problem anymore. We got obedience. We need to. I need to go for that extreme part. Discontent rose. The night of changes. Dawn breaks and the streets are silent. You've declared our city the bastion of the strongest, toughest and most obedient people. There's no place in it for doubts, troublemakers, rebels and reactionaries. Everyone who was a threat to the unity of our city under you as the leader of the new order has been dealt with. 13 citizens died, the others have rejected their views. People will never be a problem again. No one will think in these categories anymore. It had to be done. Exactly, discontent was quite strong. We dropped the overdrive. And it's getting colder. There's nothing we can do to improve these conditions. Execution platform. Whenever you order it to be put to use, a public enemy will be executed. This will lower discontent greatly. I see. Where is it? Is it being built now, or has it been built? No, it's being built. One of our people died. Discontent is growing. One person will die. Let's do that. I had to do it. This discontent is going to home. Right to duel. And one execution. Holy cow. We just gotta wait it out. I mean, at this point, there's nothing I can do. We have enough coal. Can get the overdrive, can get the range setting. Well, the range setting actually makes it worse. There is the execution. So no mercy for the criminals. Order requires sacrifice. That's pretty morbid. But we need people to just shut up and survive. That's quite tough execution. But yeah, discontent went down its second execution. Alright, I don't know why there was a second one. When is temperature coming back up? We needed so much food. So surviving the storm. There goes all the gravely sick. We can't do anything to treat them at this point. It's just survival. Gonna take some of the medics out because this is just not working anymore. We don't need to heat this up. Shut it down. And we'll get some emergency shift. We need some extra heat, people. We don't want to die here. Stop the overdrive. Everyone's dying. We have so many people dying, but we have quite a lot of people to be honest. Apathy sets in. So the people you ordered to stay for yet another emergency shift are working very slowly. After so many hours of toil, they've become apathic. They don't see how we can survive the storm no matter how well we prepare. Workers will operate at 50% efficiency during the emergency. Let them be. It's better than nothing. Darkness before dawn. Sir, one of our engineers has come crashing through the door while faced demanding to see you. I've run the calculations with the new data. The storm will pass in a couple of days, but the temperature just before the end will drop drastically. Nothing can protect us from such cold. Panic is starting to spread and people are losing hope. We have to stay strong. Come on, this is the hour. I mean, people are hungry and starving. Yes, we got no food. We have only 1 hour left. Advanced heaters researched. So we need to get these people here. Automaton is working. Is it too cold to work? Yes, that's the problem. Why are there people in the hothouse? Hadn't I shut this one off? It doesn't work. So there's no need for having people there. The workshop, we can get a workshop to help out on the same. Generator efficiency upgrade. Let's go for that. At least we need to do something. People refuse to work. Fear of the storm. Let them stay home. We can't afford the extra discontent and we can't do another execution. We could do another prisoners locking up. And we don't have food rations, so we can't do all the other things. We have a problem with coal consumption because I think our Where are they? Here. These are working now better, but they're consuming more coal. And yes, we don't have enough people at the gathering post here, at the gathering post there. Let's get these guards off. Well, no, this discontent goes up without them, but there's no point in having our medical posts working if there is no power, no heat. This is also not working. Let's get these people out. Let's get everyone on coal duty as much as possible. So we are having now, we're getting close to compensate for the amount of coal we're lacking. Where is there another? Okay, now let's shut this down. Shut this down. Child shelter too cold. Could go for propaganda. Discontent will fall slightly. Let's just have one. That's enough to make it work. Maximum here. Medical post again. One of them that. Oh no. Cancel. I just want these to not be working at this point. Pretty much. Let's not heat this up. It's not worth it. It's not doing anything. It's not even compensating. This is the care house. Public house. Everything is just freezing. Here we just need to survive 2 more days. Just people are starving, which is a problem. We didn't have enough food. We need to get more people on gathering duty for the coal. Right, how is it now? Okay, we're positive on the coal. Let's get it working. Keep having people dying. They're gonna start. Okay, coal is dropping to a dangerous low. Why is it this one? Storage limit reached. Okay, we don't need these anymore here, but we need them picking up the coal in itself. One person has died. What's here? Healthcare crisis. Storms harvest. Again. 3 days to use triage. Discontent will fall. We'll use we want discontent to fall. Maybe an execution is in order soon. 1 more day. 5 hours left. 4 hours left. We must hold on for a few more days. Let's drop it. Let's drop it 1 level. Need to, and even another one. We need to pass the night. What is happening here? Frozen family. They're all dead. They all froze to death. May they rest in peace. We cannot do anything. We will lose people from this. Like the amount of deaths. Like every time there's a bell, ding, that's someone dying. Generator efficiency increased. So okay, so we're good now. Set it up to level 3. Can we research something else? Generator rage upgrade, overdrive couplings. No. We need wood. So we need people here to get us that wood. And we need the coal to work. What is with this? No gatherable resources in range. No gatherable resources in range. Yes, because they're only working here. So the coal thumper is not working anymore. Is that what I'm... Am I reading this right? Doesn't produce a coal pile anymore. It seems to be... Oh, because it's closed at this time of day. Fair enough. More people are dying. We still just need to survive 1 more day. Starting to get cold. Here we need 3 people. That is what's happening here. Panic spreads. Force them to work. At this point we can't afford it anymore. Prisoners. Let's take this one out here. Let's put them on the cold duty. These one out. They can come here. People died. Discontent is through the roof. Miracles happen. The man who went looking for his daughter is back. He brought her with him. He says that he found her soon after leaving the city, but then they got lost and had to wait for a lull in the blizzard to find their way back. They are both exhausted and frostbitten, but very happy. Well, got some 2 people back. Come on, one more day, people. We need to survive. We know we're starving. 4 are starving, so that means 4 death. There's so many people dying. Panic spreads. No, force them to work. The coal mine needs to keep working. That is like the one that cannot stop. Okay. Fuck steel. At this point we don't need it. Research though, we should do the automatic prototyping so we can get to the 5th level. Come on, we will survive that day. Or until that day, we will prevail. Fear of the storm. Most of our people have abandoned their workplaces to stay home with their families. Only the medical facilities are still functioning. No, they're not, because it's too cold. The city holds its breath, waiting for whatever the end will bring. We have to stay strong. Now it's the absolute minus 150. What can we put in law? Adaptation. Nothing that we can do here. Could do the House of Pleasures, but I think we'll go for purpose and get the forceful persuasion. Discontent is too high, so we can't even get that. Well, we can get House of Pleasures. Maybe we should build one. Where is it? Order? No. People? Don't see it. Generators shutting down. That ain't possible. We have managed to placate our people. Hope rises. Let's put it back on. Come on. Achievement unlocked. The Savior. Leader. And this but a scratch. It's finally over. We survived. We made it. Yes, with a lot of losses, but we made it. Is that the end of the campaign? I think so. That's actually the story mode. We missed out on a lot of researches. Is it actually just copy what we did? Started as a... I didn't manage to read it. Battered by the elements. 80 people. Disorganized. Weak. First we decided to tighten our belts. It looks like actually it's my game. They are actually just repassing what I did. And every day was a struggle. So we adapted. Executions of public enemies. People spying on each other. Brainwashing propaganda. Prisons. And in the fight for survival, we crossed the line. Order became despotism. The city survived. But was it worth it? The glorious city of New London, 103 citizens, minus 30 degrees, 1887. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching this first campaign of Frostpunk. If you are interested in seeing me play the other campaigns on a stream, leave me a message or a post and I'll definitely get on with that. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe, and see you around next time. Bye.